Thank you. Now let us proceed from where we ended on Friday. Now you told the this court that you did not know how Mr. MJIYAKO get to know about accused number 2's incarceration. So
that is correct, my lord.
And you further told to this court that you received a call from the police station wherein they informed you that there's an attorney who wants to proceed with accused number 2. So, and that was Mr. MJIYAKO. And you quickly went to the police station and you found Mr. MJIYAKO.
That is correct, my lord.
You asked him how he knew about the fact that accused person has been arrested, accused number 2?
No, my lord. There's what you call attorney-client privilege. I can't venture into that. It's not my terrain. There's no way I would have asked him that, my lord. And furthermore, my lord, it is the accused's constitutional rights or any suspect to appoint or engage any attorney that he so chooses. So it's not for me to interrogate it, unless if during the time when I was giving him his constitutional rights, he says to me, I need an attorney, a legal representative through the state's at the state course. Then that's the only part where I will play the assistance of getting the legal aid board insofar as contacting him. Thereafter, my presence would have been would have been out, my lord. In this instance, I was not involved and there was no need for me to be involved.
Imagine MNISI asking such a simple question. How did MJIYAKO know that accused number 2 was arrested and getting such a long response from GININDA? And I'm laughing because I'm thinking his lecturers must have a hard time grading his papers, because he must be the guy who asks for extra paper in the exam. Okay, those people, okay, who have so much to write while you're sitting there trying to think of the answer. They're asking for extra paper. GININDA's that guy. But as you can see here, it's not always that whatever they're writing is what's going to get them the grade, because excuse me, GININDA, wow. And he uses so many words to appear, okay, to my lord, that A, I don't know this MJIYAKO character. 2, I know the law, okay? I know the law. I am a law-abiding police officer. And for me, that screams, why are you working so hard to prove that you're a law-abiding officer? Why are you working extra time just to do that? Because it is there that I raise my eyebrows. You're over-explaining. It is unnecessary. And then he goes into the topic of telling a whole advocate, a practicing advocate, an advocate who is on the stand doing his cross-examination, that there is this thing. It's called attorney-client privilege. Get out of here. Shut up. Shut up. Who are you telling? Okay? And then he goes on and then he says it's also his constitutional rights. So do you see the over-explaining? It's not make sure. It's not make sure for me. But let's continue listening on. You see, with GININDA, you need patience. You need patience. That's why I'm doing these bite-sized videos. Because if we do a long stretch, long stretches are difficult to watch in one shot. So in this video, we're talking MJIYAKO. Okay. Have you liked the video though? This is your opportunity to like the video in case you forget, and I get it. Okay, let's go.
Thank you. The testimony before court, my understanding of it is that for the better part of his arrest, or immediately after his arrest, accused number 2 has spent most of the time with Sergeant Mohane and Mabena. Do I understand that in a context in which it should be understood?
I'm not sure, perhaps when the question is saying the better part. My understanding of the situation, he was arrested by the 2 members.
Yes.
And he was kept at the police station. Sergeant Mohane and Mabena were not stationed at those police stations where he was kept. So perhaps I don't understand, because if then you ask me, where did he spend most of the time? I will say at the police station where he was detained, my lord. But perhaps I don't understand the context in which the question is being asked.
Thank you. Now, did you at any point receive a report from Mr. Mohane, another team member, that there was a request that came from accused number 2 to them to make a phone call to his legal representative?
No, I don't think that was communicated. I have no recollection of that, my lord.
Thank you. And just to confirm that, That is also not the testimony of Mr. Mahani. He never told Sergeant Mahani, he never told this court about that incident. Thank you.
Understood, my lord.
Now, is there an instance in you trying to collaborate, whatever that you could have been collaborating, in which you found that accused number 2 requested at the police station or at the various police stations where he was housed an indulgence to make a call to call his legal representative?
No. So the answer, my lord, is no, and that's the first part. To answer it specifically. Secondly, the corroboration I was referring to relates to Exhibit HH and JJ. What is contained there, not the circumstances of his arrest and where he was kept. It's in relation to Exhibit HH and JJ, my lord, specifically. The only time, my lord, where I had to look at the circumstances surrounding his detention and where he was kept, it's when I was making arrangements to get the OB, the occurrence book, the ACP 14s, and the ACP 14 insofar as his detention, my lord, and the condition in which he was detained. That was in preparation of the case and subsequently for the trial within trial. So those are the time. But the issue of the attaining and where are instructions, how, like I said, my lord, I felt it's not a space that I should get into, my lord.
Thank you. Now, when you went through those occurrence books from the police station and other registers, did you ever find a hint that accused number 2, there was a point at which he approached those the guys at the police station and requested them to make a call to his attorney? That should have been described. So if it ever happened.
Well, yes, it's supposed to be, my lord. So
yes.
So the answer is no, and the book that was used for legal services, my lord, for legal consultation, because the legal visits are documented in a different book than your occurrence book. That book, my lord, we did not succeed to find. So I didn't get a confirmation of that. The only book that we've got is the occurrence book. However, I can confirm, my lord, because I observed the section 205, and in the phone that was found in possession, or alleged to be found in possession of accused 2, there is a communication with Mr. MJIYAKO's number there with accused 2 on a certain date, my lord. And we can go into those records if perhaps there's a misunderstanding in that part.
No, there is no occurrence book. Okay, there's no record of MJIYAKO coming. In fact, we have a separate book where we write down everything with regards to their legal visits. And no, we cannot find that book. That's quite convenient, okay? If that doesn't spell conveniently lost, I don't know what else does. Everything around MJIYAKO is not documented. No one can find the paperwork. No one knows how he got there. No one knows who paid him. But then he's in Cape Town. But then he was flying over to see Bongani Ntanzi because, you know, Bongani Ntanzi's got such a high profile case. And I guess Bongani Ntanzi offered to pay him so much because, you know, Bongani Ntanzi was calling him from his own cell phone. Why would he ask the police to use their cell phones when he has his own cell phone? He's using his own cell phone to call his own lawyer because it's his constitutional right and there's nothing GININDA can do about it. That is the story that GININDA is selling us. And conveniently, the only time MJIYAKO's number shows up is on the section 205. I mean, somebody get me MJIYAKO's section 205. Why do I feel like his section 205 will have other team members' phone numbers and then it will be Bongani Ntanzi's phone number ringing after? I don't know. My imagination has just gone wild with that. So let me just go ahead and drop it allegedly right there because that's what my mind is telling me. But you know what stands out to me the most in this clip? Brigadier Bongani Nicholas GININDA. He brought up the cell phone himself. He said to himself, you know what, I'm not going to wait for MNISI to trap me and talk about the phone himself. Let me bring it up. I am going to bring it up and force MNISI to acknowledge that out of the way. Let's just talk about it. Let's talk about it now. There we go. What do you want to say about the cell phone? Isn't that interesting, guys? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. But of course, let's continue listening on because it's giving mkulugutus right now. Too much mkulugutu details here because books are disappearing. Nobody at the police station knows that Bongani Ntanzi called his legal representation. But the legal representation, he appears out of nowhere. Ta-da! Ta-da! I'm here, everybody. Yes. It is I, MJIYAKO.
Thank you, Brigadier. Yeah, it's very nice, sir. When was that call made? According to your analysis of that information.
My lord, I don't remember the specific details. Like I said, it's in the section 205. So I know that my attention was drawn into that when the analyst was analyzing to say this number and this communication is there. I think it's a please call me, if I recall correctly, my lord, to the attorney or vice versa. But my recollection, I think it was a please call me sent from accused 2 number to the attorney's number. And I can confirm that, my lord, obviously, if specifics are needed.
Oh, yes, of course. In true GININDA style. Of course, he's going to offer to get the information because, MNISI doesn't know what he's doing. He's not going to have the intuition to ask for that himself. But take a look at this bro code happening here. Take a look at the threesome, okay? MNISI, Ramasipili, and Bongani Ntanzi. That right there, GININDA, you sold your soul because they have a plan coming. Let's listen in.
That number, which accused number 2 allegedly sent a police call me to, which is now associated with MJIYAKO. Who confirmed that was Mr. MJIYAKO's number?
I think it's listed on the what do you call this, my lord, LPC or some of the documents that we have. That's where we got the number from. It's there. It's not in dispute that it's Mr. MJIYAKO's number, my lord, in the documents that are available. If not the LPC, my lord, his company's letter, but I know it appears in those documents, that cell phone number.
So you're speaking, you're not sure. You're taking a guess.
That's a good piece of note. All this evidence has been placed on record. I don't know why this witness is now expected out of his memory to remember those details. If counsel is interested in that information, the evidence is there. Reference can be made to the witness. It cannot be expected of this witness now to rehash those details out of his memory.
That is the purpose of a cross-examination, to test the reliability and the credibility of a witness. He's just mentioned here that he's not so sure. That is basically speculation. I cannot be circumscribed in instances where I am endeavoring to test the credibility and the reliability of the testimony of a witness to say that if I am interested in a particular information, then where should I go? I don't cross-examine myself. I am cross-examining this witness. Thank you. I don't know if there's a follow-up to my response.
Now, let me say that the evidence is on record. This witness is now expected to, out of his memory, to remember what is on record. We are saying if counsel is interested in there, the record is there, they get the running transcript, he can refer to the evidence. Now, this witness is saying, I'm not sure whether the confirmation came as a result of a letter from the LPC or his practice letterhead. Now, he's being told that he's speculating. The evidence is there. It cannot be expected of this witness to rehash that out of his memory.
You know what? I blame YouTubers. No, not the JP. The JP did nothing about it. I blame the YouTubers. I blame you guys in the comment section. The judge spent the day holding his mouth, okay? Hiding his mouth to remind himself, don't say anything. Don't even throw your fingers up and down. Because if you notice, we never saw the fingers also. Okay? I blame you guys. But yes, you also get the cricket sound because that's it. Judge Rata said, and easy. Don't involve me, okay? Do not involve me. How did Bongani Ntanzi call this MJIYAKO character? I want to know too, because Baloyi is like, no, you can't expect the lead investigator, the one who's in charge of all this whole docket and dun to remember these details. MNISI must go and look at the record if he wants to know the information. Get out of here, Baloyi. I don't know why today I feel like saying shut up to Baloyi every time he objects, because it's absolute hogwash, okay? What is that? Baloyi is trying too hard, okay? He's trying too hard, but GININDA made it clear he doesn't know, okay? He doesn't know, and the real reason why Baloyi is objecting is because GININDA said, okay, he showed his card that there was no investigation. He said MJIYAKO's number is the exact same number that's from the LPC letter. The LPC letter that we got this year, sir. We got it this year, okay? Pinky read it into the record this year. How did you know then, okay? How did you know then that Bongani Ntanzi called MJIYAKO? Do you see what I'm saying? It's not working, okay? This is the reason why Baloyi is trying real hard, okay, to tell MNISI to just go jump in a lake, okay? Go and look up the record yourself, because they know the record is going to be a long time searching and searching and searching. Yeah, that is how court went in the MJIYAKO portion, okay? MJIYAKO, Bongani Ntanzi's cell phone, okay? But we'll have to do another clip, you already know, so I'm going to stop it right here. Bring the likes. Let's do the likes. Let's get to 1,000 likes and I'll load part 3, okay? I see you guys. You guys were looking for me. I didn't upload in the morning. You guys have been refreshing all day. I see the love, and you know what? I absolutely love it. I didn't want to do any video because it was going to be an old video about Ramasipili, and I just wanted us to build that anticipation, that yearning for MNISI, and of course MNISI delivered the content, okay? I have so many versions of videos I can do for you, so make sure you turn on your notifications because more videos to come. Thanks for watching. I'll appreciate you. I'll catch you on my next upload.